Let's go. I've been looking forward to this anime for quite some time. I remember seeing this in a bookstore and purposely waited for an anime. And here we are, and the first thing I have to say, it is well worth the wait. A little piece in the back of my mind wished that I read the manga, but you know what? I'ma sit back, relax, and right off the back, I have to say that I am in love with the cinematography. Especially in the beginning scene. And let's talk about that animation. It ain't got no right to be this fluid. So right there at that moment, we already know that we in for a good start. And it was something I was really impressed by. The entire episode had great cinematography. From the fact that the first half of the episode is in widescreen. Then when he's finally freed from corporate Japan, he breaks out of his drudgy life that was holding him hostage. You see that now everything is in glorious full screen. The colors are vivid. The way that he now sees life is what he's been missing. We're seeing everything through Akira's eyes. And we're seeing how his life was dull, drudgy. And the fact that everything pre-apocalypse already looked like a zombie world. And that right there, kids, is corporate America in a nutshell. And before we get into all of that, I gotta first talk about the animation. And it was really good for a relatively unknown studio. I saw the name in the credits and it's done by Bug Films. I have never seen anything from them. I'm literally scrolling on my anime list right now, and this is their first project. Bravo. I know I'm gushing about one episode, but it was well done. You can tell that there was more love put into this than a lot of other animes that have came out in the past seasons that are just regurgitating the same plot lines over and over again. This feels like love was put into it, and it shines. And on top of that, it's written by the author of Alice in Borderland. Yo, have you guys not seen Alice in Borderland? It is fantastic. Read the manga, watch the OVA, and by all means, watch the show on Netflix. It's beautiful. And to know that now he created this, as much as I do want to stay in anime only, I'm probably gonna read the manga after the 12th episode. My man knows how to tell a story, and I am here for it. And speaking of story, we meet our MC, Akira Tendo. And right off the bat, I love when anime depicts real life with adults. Us adults don't really get a lot of animes about us sometimes. Look, I get it, we're not the selling point, but I'm really on board with showcasing the horrors of office work. That life is a reality for us adult anime fans to deal with, and I'm here for it. The dread on his face about having to go into work tomorrow morning is me in a nutshell. It's about me, cuz. This is great. This really shows the harsh working conditions. While in Japan is quite severe, the long hours, demanding work culture, horrible bosses, and to top it off, the pay might be pure shit. I just love the over-exaggeration of it, cause sometimes we do feel that way. I know exactly what Akira is feeling. And people don't believe me when I say anime is life. And the thing is, I don't want to go into too many spoilers because some of you guys might have not seen the first episode. So there's only a couple things that I really want to brush upon, and I do want to brush upon the little story that we get with Sayori. And by God, does she not get the shit end of the stick? Her character could have gone a lot of different ways. She could have been a bitch in sheep's clothing. She could have turned on our MC. Because we all see that everybody in the office is just dead inside. They can't go home. They gotta sleep under the desk. But then every time we see Saudi, she always got a smile on her face. And me knowing how tropes go, I thought there was some vindictive stuff going on in the background. But come to find out that her smile was actually authentic. The problem is, we got an ugly bastard piping her down in his office. Tough to watch, people, because a part of me did not think that that was a willing partnership they had going on. And while we on that topic, small spoiler alert, I love the fact Akira was able to look past all of that and still realize that his feelings for her was just a little bit more stronger. It's like he actually realized women have sex. Now, albeit it's under the worst conditions. Now, granted, her situation was super ambiguous because I don't think it was under proper conditions. I said I wasn't really going to spoil this, but it's hard to talk about the greatness in this episode without talking about some of the key points. Because while a lot of stuff did happen in there, a lot of stuff actually didn't. But I feel like what they gave us was a nice taste of the world. We understood the motivations of Akira. We understand his mind frame, what he's going through right now. And us as the viewers are now going to be able to follow him on his journey as he now gets to live his life. That's some strong relatability. Even some of you guys can relate the fact of imagine going straight into college after high school, never really having a break, going through those 2 to 4 years, and then immediately going straight to that job that's going to break you down until you're 40 years old? Not being able to go on vacations properly, not being able to live your lives, not even being able to see your loved ones. That's what Akira was going through. And the relatability of it was insane to know that, because yeah, he's dealing with an apocalypse, but you don't see any worry, any dread in his face. To him, this is just, okay, how do I learn how to make weapons? How do I learn to survive in this? Man, I can gush about this all day. We're back to creative anime. I love this. I cannot wait for episode 2. I am there each week for this. Please, if you guys have started watching this, man, talk to me about it. I would love to talk to you guys in the comments about this show. Come on, man, let's go. Y'all already know what the deal is. It's your boy Kamari. Take it easy.